Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm here to do an intuitive card reading to see what messages, guidance, and insights the universe wants to share with us, especially when it comes to, letting go, releasing, whether that be the old ways, trying to control things, trying to force things, being rigid, being closed off. Whatever we need to let go and release, and to trust, to have faith, to believe, and know that the universe has a plan. It has divine timing. It knows all the ins and outs, all the things that are coming together, and it knows how to best help us and how to get us to where we want to go. So let's take a look at the cards and see what the universe wants to share with us. Okay, first card, Selenite, clear the clutter. This could be mental clutter, the mental chatter that can be very unhealthy and, go around in circles and all the negative narratives. This could be the clutter in terms of people, places, things, objects, like situations that are no good for you, but you haven't stepped up to do anything about it. We can get into our comfort zones. Can, rely on what's familiar, even if we know it's not good for us, even if we know it's uncomfortable and we don't actually enjoy it. If you look at my family, they're case in point of this. They'll complain and complain about their jobs, about other people, co-workers, friends, although they don't really seem to have friends, which is a thing, but they'll just complain and make themselves a victim and never do anything about it. Like, never even try to do anything about it. Even if people are like, hey, why don't you try this? I'd be like, oh, I can't. I am powerless. And it's like, well, I guess you just gotta keep sucking it up and taking it, I guess, if you are supposedly powerless, if that's what you believe. But the universe is wanting us to clean up our act, to, not subscribe to those limiting beliefs, to those negative narratives, and think that we are incapable of anything. There are things that we will struggle with. There are things that are not in our area of expertise. There are things, that are our flaws and weaknesses, but at the same time, we can learn, grow, and improve. We also have strengths. We also can get support from other people in the universe. So it's not like we have to do it all on our own. And we have more power than we often realize. But it helps if we speak life and well-being and health over ourselves rather than, all the negative narratives and speaking death over ourselves, like, oh, I can't do anything, I suck, I'm like worthless, like all those things. Like, you're not helping yourself. You're just squashing yourself down further and further. And so the universe wants us to clean that up, to purge it, say no more, I release you, I am done. And we're still human. So if you set this intention and if you have the conviction and commitment and dedication to see it through, there may be days where you slip up and you start slipping into your old habits, your old mindsets. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up for it. You just be like, okay, I see this. I'm going to pick myself up, dust myself off, and try again. You don't have to be perfect. Like, we're humans. We're the masterpiece and the work in progress at the same time. There will be days where we will have a rough time, where we'll slip up. It's okay. We just try again. We know better so we can do better, We can't keep making excuses and justifying things that we know are no good for us. Yeah, Shingai, detox your life. That's the thing. The universe wants you to purge these old ways that do not serve, the negative, toxic narratives, speaking death over yourself, giving excuses for, not having those strong, healthy boundaries and letting people walk all over you and disrespect you. It's like, we're letting that go. We're cleansing our lives, our energy, like ourselves. We're saying enough of that. I know better. Yes, it may not be easy. Yes, I may not do it perfectly, but I'm striving to do better, and I'm going to honor myself through commitment, dedication, intention, mindfulness, all of this, to see it through. I may fall down, I may slip up, I may stumble, all that. That's okay. but I love myself enough. I respect myself enough. I'm going to be kind enough to myself to see this through. Maybe take a long time to, fully do it, but like one step at a time, I'm going to get there. Even if I accidentally, take a couple steps backwards, that's okay. I know that my story isn't over yet, so I can see it through. Like we don't need to have all this toxicity in our lives. We don't need to be, especially we don't need to be ones contributing to it. Like, yeah, people are going to make the choices they make. They may choose to have those unhealthy coping mechanisms and those toxic dynamics. And they may, try to manipulate you, gaslight, invalidate you, disrespect you, all of that. Don't give them a free pass. But no, you can't control them. You have no say over what they do. You can, if they truly love you and respect you and cherish you, they're going to strive to do better if you bring it to their attention. But you have no say on what they're going to do. Like, I've tried with my family, and that's not to say that they can't learn, grow, and improve and change and all that. They can. It's just a choice. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So know that you only have control over your own choices, what you choose to do, who you choose to associate with, what you choose to give your energy to, how you choose to show up in the world, what narratives you tell yourself. That's what you get to control. You can get that toxicity out of your life. If you need to create some distance and space between certain people as you figure things out, you figure out how to have healthy boundaries, whether or not they can have a spot in your life, that's fine. But you don't need to have all this toxicity around you. That's going to sap you. It's going to drain you. It's going to wither you away. You don't need to have it in your life. And the universe is saying, TikTok time is of change. It's time to transform. It's time to let that go. It's time to purge. Sometimes releasing, letting go, purging can be a really messy process. Sometimes it can be painful because, growing pains. And you don't really want to let go, maybe because of nostalgia, all these pleasant memories, whatever. But it gets to a point when you outgrow things. Like when you're a kid, you could have, let's say, your favorite pair of shoes. And they're the best shoes in the world. Like, you love them so much. Their favorite color, have favorite characters on it. Maybe they light up, whatever it is. They're your favorite, and you just want to wear them every single day. Eventually, you're going to grow. And you're no longer going to be able to fit those shoes. Even though you cherish them, they're your favorite, you're going to have to let them go. And if you keep trying to wear them when they're too small, it's going to hurt your feet. You could really mess up your feet, cut off circulation, all that. Like, your feet aren't going to be able to grow right because you're trying to cram them into something that no longer serves you. It no longer has a place in your life. You can cherish the memories. You can thank them. You can be appreciative of these shoes, but you have to let them go. Yes, it's sad. Yes, we don't always want to let go, but there's a time and a season for everything. And, every chapter's ending is another chapter's new beginning. So it's time to detox your life. It's time to purge. It's time to release. The universe is saying, let's go. Yeah, Rainbow is City and heal your heart. Yeah, so many of us have closed off our hearts and our minds. We have built walls around our hearts because we have been hurt, we have been wronged, we've been betrayed, backstabbed, all of that. And we can get in this mindset of like, if I don't do this, then, I'm going to be hurt again. And I can't be vulnerable. I can't be open. I can't be honest. I can't trust because I'm always let down. I'm always betrayed. I'm always disappointed. No one ever, shows up and follows through and all that. And it's like, listen, yes, there are people out there who'll do it. Like, that's happened time and again with my family. Like, they like to act like they're, all great, and they'll like put on little shows out in public, but it's like, they're not really reliable. Not when it really counts. Like, I know that I can't really trust them for certain things, and I have been let down time and time again, and it's happened with, past friends that I thought I could rely on, and it turned out they were fake and using me. It's happened, with my past toxic bosses. It's happened with my exes. It's happened with, all sorts of people, and it sucks. It really does. And it hurts a lot. And there can be a lot of pain and suffering. And you just be like, you know what? I'm just not going to try anymore, because I've heard people, there's like, yeah, I've been done dirty so many times. I'm done. Like, I'm not going to try anymore. I'm not going to reach out. I'm not going to trust people because they just do me dirty. And it's just like, yeah, there are people out there who do that. And it's really wrong. Like, it's so sad. But at the same time, if you wall yourself up, if you close yourself off, if you cut yourself off from all of this possibility, like, you're cutting yourself off and denying yourself all these beautiful relationships, all these beautiful opportunities, all these beautiful experiences and lessons. And yeah, use your discernment so you know who to trust, because there are some people who are very untrustworthy. I've met my fair share of them, and it hasn't been fun. But I'm also not going to metaphorically, the expression, throw the baby out with the bathwater, because I know that not everyone's like that. My best friend, she's human, so, we've had our ups and downs, and, like, we've had our miscommunications, but at the end of the day, I know she has my back. I know that she truly loves me. Like, we get each other. And, if I had let, like, for instance, all my past experiences in elementary school with friendships and teachers and my family dictate that, like, I wouldn't have opened up and trusted her, and I would have missed out on this beautiful relationship. We've been best friends since 6th grade. And so the universe is wanting you to trust, wanting you to have faith and believe again. Yes, use your discernment. Don't, just blindly trust anyone and everyone, because there are some bad actors out there, and some of them, they are just very unconscious and they don't know what they're doing. Some of them know exactly what they're doing and they don't care, and they'll willingly do it and they get a kick out of it. Like, there are all sorts of people out there. But don't let the bad ones ruin it for everyone. Heal your heart. Learn to trust and be open and vulnerable again. Like, if nothing else, start with trusting yourself, believing in yourself, having faith in yourself. You may be human, but you've gone through so much and you're still here. You're resilient. You have overcome so much. And you can also learn to trust and have faith in the universe, because the universe will turn breakdowns into breakthroughs. It will turn, anything and everything into magic and miracles for your benefit. It can literally move mountains. Like, you don't know the universe's divine timing and divine plan for you. And so, yeah, you may have been through a lot, but it could have given you the foundation you need for your next level. Because I know with me personally, for instance, the fact that I have had so many people who have done me dirty, have wronged me, betrayed me, mistreated me, neglected me, abused me, whatever you want to, like, label it as, because there's been a whole slew of things. I now have so much deeper appreciation for the real ones, for the ones who truly care, who actually know how to show love. Even if, they're still human and they can slip up, like, I can appreciate them better. I can spot them better. Not that I'm perfect, because I'm still human and I still have this tendency to see the potential and the best in people, and sometimes people don't choose to live up to that. Like, that's what happened with my exes and so many past friends and all these things. Like, I see the potential in people. I see the good people. I want to believe in the best in them. And sometimes I don't want to, live up to that. And, it is what it is. But don't let some of the bad actors, the bad apples, the ones that, aren't choosing love, kindness, respect, accountability, honesty, integrity, all that. Don't let the people who don't choose that ruin it for everyone, because you'll be cutting yourself off, and the universe doesn't want that for you. The universe wants you to be loved. It wants you to be, able to thrive and have those meaningful connections. And we got to heal our heart in order to do it. And we also, again, need to work on ourselves, which is why the universe is saying, hey, clear the clutter, detox, heal your heart, like, work on yourself, because the energy you put out in the world comes back to you. If you can come from a more healed, aligned, attuned space and state, you're going to be able to bring in people of a similar frequency, a similar energy. Yeah, appetite. Get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, the comfort zone for a lot of us can be not interacting with other people, not trusting people, staying closed off, staying to ourselves, not trying new things, because he's like, I've tried new things before and it's blown up in my face. Like, I try to try new things, but like, there needs to be balance with me, because people come and be like, no, this is great. And I'll be like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it, but I'll try. And it can go very south. Like, my one friend, she assured me that this coffee drink was great. I don't drink coffee. Literally, the thing that I have been drinking for years is just water and maybe an occasional mint milkshake, because I really like mint. But they're just like, oh no, it's great. And it's like, I don't even like the smell of coffee. I don't know. This doesn't seem like something I'd want. It's like, no, it's great. I promise. Dude, like, they were concerned they'd murdered me. Like, it wasn't just a coffee drink. It was like some super strong espresso thing. And it's just like, I have an open mind, but it's just like, there are certain things where it's like, like, and I was like, you know what? I've been trying to do new things. I've been trying to step out of my comfort zone. Sometimes it'll go like that, but don't let those experiences where it blows up in your face. Like, I had an ex. My one friend thinks that he's a pathological liar. The other one thinks that he's like a narcissist or a sociopath. I don't know. You know how they put on those fronts to like get their way in the door and like trick you, and that's how that went. But there's like, oh no, you should try the wasabi, you should try the pickled ginger. I'm like, I know that I have a really sensitive taste buds, and like literally I've been able to taste things that are in very minute quantities and things, and it's just like, yeah, no, I don't like that. Like, and everyone's like, no, it's not in there. And like, we pull out the ingredient list and it's like one of the last ingredients on there, and so it's like, yeah, there's not much in it, but I can tell, and it's not my thing. But I was like, I'm not really into like spicy stuff and stuff like that. Like, this seems like it's gonna be really strong and it's not gonna be my cup of tea. No, try it. It didn't go well. And so, yeah, sometimes when you try new things, it doesn't play out so great, but you shouldn't let that stop you from going out of your comfort zone and trying new things, because sometimes it works out really well for you. Like, I ended up trying some, I don't know if it was vegan, vegetarian, like it was sushi, and I'm like still on the fence about raw fish, so I haven't gone that far yet. But I tried avocado sushi, and I tried, what was it? It was like some vegetarian sushi that had like asparagus, carrots, avocado, like a variety of vegetables in it. And like, I tried those and they were really good. Mind you, a lot of times, like just like salads and stuff, like it just isn't very appealing to me, because like the bitterness is in some of it, and it's like, my taste buds are certain ways, guys. But like, I tried those and I really like them. And maybe it's because of, the rice. I don't know. I like rice. I like a lot of grainy stuff like bread. Like, it is what it is. I think it might be like German and Irish heritage, because there's a lot of that in my family. And like potatoes, cheese, bread, rice, like those things, chef's kiss. But we got to go out of our comfort zone. And sometimes, you may need to have to retreat back for a little bit, steady yourself, and then go out again. And that's okay. But we can't remain in the comfort zone, or we'll grow stagnant and we'll never learn and grow and improve. We'll always stay the small self. We won't be able to expand. We won't be able to live our dream life and be the best version of ourselves. Because as nice as the comfort zone is, it can also be very uncomfortable. And you could be missing out on a lot of things. And so that's why, the universe is wanting us to heal, to purge, and to go out and try new things. Yeah. Full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. No more of that. It's time to purge. It's time to release. And yeah, sometimes it's easier said than done, because this could be, conditioned and instilled and programmed into us from a young age. And we've been around these people and, complain, like my family. But we got to work on severing those ties, those chains, those restrictions, because they're eating away at us from the inside. It's like poison that's slowly, withering us away on the inside. We don't need to subscribe to negativity. Yes, allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. Allow yourself to process. Don't, beat yourself up for being human and having negative emotions. It's just, are you giving it space? Are you allowing it to flow freely and move on? Or are you trying to, cling on to it and, rigidly refuse to let go and obsess and fixate over it like my family does? Because you're going to be miserable if you do that. And that's why the universe is saying, hey, it's time to release. It's time to let go. It's time to purge. It's not serving you. You can do better. Yeah, the universe is really driving this home. The need to release. What do you need to release, waning moon? What do you need to release? What is no longer serving you? What is holding you back? Is it mentalities? Is it mindsets, perspectives, beliefs? Is it habits? Is it your environment? Do you need to release things in your environment, or your environment as a whole? Do you need to move somewhere better where you can actually spread your wings and fly? Like, what is it that you need to release? Because it's time to let it go. It's time to do new. It's time to heal. A time to healing, balsamic moon, a time for healing. It's time to heal. Heal your heart. Come from a place of trust, of faith, of knowing, belief, love, like all of that. It's time to let go and to move on into a fresh start of trusting that the universe has your back and that it loves you and is protecting you and guiding you and helping you get everything that you need and want. Even if it doesn't look like in the short term, even then, it is working out for you. Yeah. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Believe that even though you are the work in progress, even though you're this flawed human, you are also the masterpiece. You are also good enough. You are also deserving. You are worthy of love, kindness, respect. You are good enough. Yes, there's still room to learn, grow, and improve. Yes, you may need to release things, but you're good enough. You can stay the course and be successful. You can achieve your dreams. You can have it all. You are good enough. You've got this. The universe is going to help you. Yeah. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. The word impossible literally says I'm possible. You can have your dreams. You can release the old ways. You can become this new, better version of yourself. Yes, it may take time, but it's possible. You're good enough. You're worthy. You can choose to heal. You can choose to release and let go. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. That's why the universe wants you to heal your heart. That's why the universe wants you to get out of your comfort zone, to release negativity, to purge the old, to detox. Because once you are in alignment with love, a whole new reality opens up to you. That's why the universe is like, hey, it's time to heal. Hey, it's time to grow. It's time to allow. It's time to open up. It's time to trust. It's time to allow me to work magic and miracles for you and bless you. Believe in the impossible, because it's all coming together. It's all working out for you. I choose love no matter what. And that means you choose love for yourself. You choose to love yourself. You choose to uplift yourself. Yes, be honest, real, and open and vulnerable with yourself and be like, hey, I should probably work on this. Like, I know that I'm not doing the best in this area of my life. I struggle here. I could use some support. I could use some growth and development and healing. But choose to love yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Be your greatest ally. Be a cheerleader for yourself and believe that you're good enough, that you can do it, that you can achieve it. Believe in the impossible. Choose love. Choose love. Yeah. The caterpillar potential. You have so much potential, but you have to give yourself time. You have to allow yourself to heal, to purge, to release, so you can become that butterfly. Choose to love yourself and know that it's all working out for you. Yeah. The snake transformation. You are amidst this huge transformation for yourself, where you're turning into this new version of yourself. You have so much potential, possibility. Like, the universe is working magicals and miracles on your behalf. But you have to trust. You have to allow this new era to come upon you, this new chapter, this fresh start. You have to choose it. Because as I've said so many times, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. The universe can gift you with everything that you need, but if, you're closed off to it, you're not allowing it in, how is it going to be able to help you? The peacock, confidence. Yeah, have confidence that everything is working out for you. Even if it doesn't seem like it right now, even if you're not seeing the results right now of all the seeds you've been planting and tending to, it's going to work out for you. Expect the best. Expect the highest good for you. Expect everything to work out, because the energy you put out comes back to you. If you're like my family and saying, oh, I expect the worst, so I'm not disappointed, it's like, and you say stuff like, oh, nothing ever works out for me, everything always goes wrong. Well, with that energy, why are you surprised that that's what you get? Like, the universe listens and it's like, well, you speak things into existence. There's power in your words. The pen is mightier than the sword. So if that's what you believe, if that's what you want, okay, here you go, another thing that's going wrong. But then there's also, as Uncle Ira says, if you look for the light, you can often find it. But if you look for the dark, that's all you'll ever see. My family looks for the dark. They look for the bad so they can, fixate on it and obsess over it and complain and rant. And she's like, woe is me. And it's like, what about the good? What about the light? What about the silver linings, the bright sides? Yeah, don't sidestep to reality and be like, oh, everything's rainbows and sunshine. Like, yeah, there's going to be storms. Like, you can't have the rainbow without the storm. But what is it that you're focusing on? What is it that you're expecting? What is it that you believe? Are you confident in yourself? Are you confident in your trust with the universe that it's working magic and miracles on your behalf? That it will use anything and everything for your benefit, Because if you look at the peacock, it has such beautiful plumage. Its feathers are gorgeous. It knows its worth. It knows that it's good enough. It knows that it's deserving, and it shines. It's like, hey, look at me. And like, I'm not saying you should be egotistical about it and be like, I'm better than everyone, but it's like, no, I am deserving. I can have the spotlight. I can shine. I can, let my true colors flourish and know that I'm good enough and that I can receive blessings. I can receive love. I can receive success. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Yeah. Ease. May it be effortless. You don't have to try so hard. Not that you should never put any effort or work or intention or anything like that, but you can go with the flow. You don't have to turn your boat upstream and try to fight the current and paddle that way. You don't have to try to force things and be rigid and controlling and be like, no, it has to happen this way. Listen, you can have your boat sail downstream and co-create with the universe, and it'll be so much easier for you. You'll be able to achieve so much more if you're working with the universe instead of against it. Know that you're good enough and that the impossible will happen. Yeah, faith. May trust steady your fears. Like, believe that it's working out for you. Believe that it's coming together. And reveal the truth of the situation. Reveal your true colors. Allow yourself to shine. May openness lead you to connection with yourself, so you can get in alignment and do what resonates. Connection with the divine, so you can hear the insights, the messages, see the signs, have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, so you can take that aligned, inspired action and have things flow so much easier for you. Like, it's all going to work out. The impossible can happen. Truly. Yeah. Heard. May your brave call be carried on the wind. Like, the universe hears you. Do you hear yourself? Do you allow yourself to be heard? Do you allow yourself to be seen? Do you allow yourself to be supported and receive? Because the universe doesn't want you to, die with your song unsung. You are here for a reason. And it's okay to be human. It's okay to need support from other people. It's okay. You're allowed to be human. But even though you're human, you are the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time. You have so much to offer. So many people would benefit just from knowing you, from having conversations with you. So allow yourself to be heard. Allow it. So we have grasshopper. Situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Yeah, have balance. Like, you oftentimes can't go cold turkey with things, especially if they're ingrained habits and, these belief systems like that have been there for years, decades, even. Like, yes, you need to release. Yes, you need to heal. You need to learn. You need to grow. But it's okay to take it in one step at a time. You don't have to, jump to the finish line. Like, if you try a lot of times to go from starting line to the finish all at once, it can blow up in your face. So yes, get clear on what you need to release, on what you need to purge, on what you need to declutter and detoxify in your life so you can heal, so you can grow, so you can learn, so you can become better versions of yourself. But have balance. Don't try to do too much too soon. You can burn yourself out. You don't need to be so harsh on yourself. You can be gentle and loving and caring. Be like, okay, here's where I need to ultimately end up. What are some steps I can take? Okay, let me list them out. Okay, what can I focus on first? Because you try to focus on too many things at once, it can go really poorly for you. For instance, in my, personal life, my mom, she's always trying to do like a million things at once. She claims it's a million bajillion things at once. Is it literally? No. But that's what she's always saying. And so she'll be trying to cook, but then she'll also be like ironing clothes and trying to pay bills and be on the phone and, running around doing all these things. And so it's just like none of them are done all that well. Food, there can be like these big pieces of eggshells in the food. There can be, it can get burnt, it can be undercooked. Like, she's doing too much. She's not focusing and being like, okay, this is what I'm going to do right now. And, sometimes you can do a couple things at once. Like, you could be listening to, podcast, music, a show, whatever, while you're cleaning. And, like, that's different. But, like, when you try to do all these things at once, the quality is going to suffer. So it's okay to pick one thing to focus on at a time and to, take steps towards things. You don't have to do it all at once. It's okay to have balance. Yeah. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Stork. This feels like, honestly, it feels like the stork is bringing in the new version of you, this new chapter, this fresh start. And it's like, hey, it's coming. It's coming. So it's okay. It's going to work out. Yeah. Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And honestly, it feels like you are the gift. This new, better version of you, this healed version of you, this one that releases the old, that does not serve, that is able to purge and detoxify. Like, you are the caterpillar. You're going to become the butterfly. You have so much potential. You are good enough. You are the diamond. And maybe right now you're a diamond in the rough and you need some refining. You need some polishing. But you are a beautiful gift to the world. You have so much to offer. And so, you could be receiving and giving the gift of yourself to yourself and to other people. And like the universe could also be, preparing all these blessings for you, which, it always does. And you could be finally coming to this point where you're allowing yourself to receive. You're good enough. You are a diamond. Yeah. Success. That's why the universe wants you to believe in the impossible. That's why the universe wants you to purge, to detoxify, to let go, to release, to get out of your comfort zone, to heal, to know that you're good enough, to allow yourself to be heard, to have confidence, to have faith, to trust, because you are going to be successful. You are going to be successful. And yeah, wealth. Like, you are going to be prosperous. You're going to be successful. You're going to have access to abundance because you're getting out of your own way. You're letting go of the limiting beliefs, the negative narratives. You're realigning and getting into resonance with love. And if you're coming from an open heart space, if you're coming from a place of trust, if you're coming from a place of kindness and respect towards yourself and other people, like, you're in alignment with the universe is divine, unconditional love, and so that's going to allow you to be successful and prosperous and wealthy and all sorts of wealth. It could be health, meaningful relationships, job, like a beautiful home, like all of it. It's raining down on you. The universe wants to rain down its blessings, and if you can get out of your own way, if you can release the negativity, if you can get in alignment with love, and to choose love no matter what, to heal, to detoxify, like, you're going to be so prosperous. The universe is going to be able to shower you in all its blessings, magic, and miracles, because you're going to be open to it. You're going to be in the receptive mode. You're going to allow it in. And it can be easier said than done, but it's going to work out for you. So trust, believe, like, you will achieve, you will succeed. Have confidence, know your worth, choose love, choose to love yourself, believe in the impossible. You are good enough. You are good enough. You don't need to be like a perfect angel in order to be deserving. The universe wants to bless you as you are. It knows your worth. It knows how special you are. So yeah, it's time to reveal your true colors, guys. It's time to shine. It's time to step into this new chapter for you. I'm wishing you all a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.